Alright guys, welcome back to another series of Auto Adventure video. We got a little patch notes update going over what's going to be coming, which some of them actually looking quite exciting. Free MONSPEED, which is crazy to think about. We'll talk about that in a second, but we'll start off by saying, yeah, this is only the pre-patch notes. This, brief little thing about what's coming, not the full details. The full details will be posted one day before the actual patch notes on Monday, so we'll have it on Monday? Yeah, because the update is like Tuesday morning for me, which is the time zones, right? But unlike last time, because last time was very weird, we got update one day early. 76 Grand Cross also got their update one day early, so something must have been going on in that marble. And for some reason, he posted the patch notes like an hour or two after the pre-maintenance like update we have right now, which I don't think they're going to do this time. So I think I'm safe to actually upload this video and talk about it a little bit, because they do say in these actual notes here that they're going to post a separate notice one day before the maintenance. So Monday, basically, right? But yeah, let's talk about what's coming. So we have, yeah, a new legendary hero, which is... We'll talk about that in a second. But we also have a new Advent boss battle. MONSPEED has been added. And remember, they updated the boss battle to where the new character being featured, you can actually buy. So I will to buy 4 MONSPEEDs over the course of a month, which I think is what I need to get him towards a new level. I need 5 more, but I'll probably end up pulling 1 or 2 copies of them before that. So I got a free 5-star MONSPEED. I'm chuffed about it. Very, very good. Honestly, I didn't think they would do this. I would have thought they would have done the other non-popular commandments first before getting towards MONSPEED, because he is the best commandment in the game. No, maybe there is now, but at least it's not like debuffer. Best debuff from the game. I literally thought they were going to put him last. I would have thought they would have done like Fraudrin, or who else is in there? Like Gallant, they've already done Gallant. They've done Malascula. Like I would have thought they would have done, Droll, Fraudrin, Grey Road, even. The more like, sure, it's nice to get them to do tab, we don't mind it, but they're not going to do MONSPEED first. So yeah, looking towards that. That's actually really, really cool. Then I also added a new Hawk Pass system added. I think they spoke about someone. I think I got a message. Okay, so yeah, I won't be able to showcase here, but someone messaged me saying they got access towards it. Not the full thing, but like the little menu pop up. So we knew it was coming. Like, I'm not surprised to see it. However, remember, this is going to be a pay to play thing. It is a battle pass, Hawk Pass. You got to spend money to get access towards it. There may be a free track, but gonna be very, very bad. I mean, I don't mind. Once again, this game is very, very cheap if you do want to spend money, which it might be like, what, $5, $10, less than that probably. And the rewards, hey, we'll see if it's actually good and if it's worth buying. We'll definitely make a video about that beforehand. So let's go back towards the legendary hero. So who will it be? Surely it's Merlin, right? Like, I'm gonna get tired of it, because the last 2 characters, that being Deborah and Escanor, I get saying it's gonna be Merlin, so I'm kind of getting tired of it. But hey, she's got to come at one point. I will show this on screen as well. These are so far the lead characters. I have seen this behind the scenes a little bit in the French community, but I didn't really want to cover it too much, because once again, I don't know who's leaking it. Where this person, which I blurred out his name because I think another YouTuber, Gogo, also the name, so I don't know if he wants to see it or not. And yeah, those are the 4 characters. I also heard behind the scenes as well that I think Esterosa just got added in the last update, so he's likely not going to be coming, because I believe Zeldris was already in before that. So yeah, it's between Esterosa, Zeldris, Awake Elizabeth, or also a Merlin. I'd like to think it's going to be Merlin, because they have a good pattern right now where we went from a Sin to a commandment. Now if we get Merlin, then we can go towards, like, let's say Esterosa, and then we can go towards Elizabeth, and even though she's not a Sin, but like, good versus bad. And then we go towards, obviously, final one, Zeldris being the final commandment leader. You'd imagine he could buff up commandment somehow. And I'm definitely leaning more towards Merlin, because once again, behind the scenes, Merlin is supposed to be a red supporter. We don't know what she actually does, but that's all we kind of know about the character. So them releasing a red character before she could come out is actually giving me vibes a little bit that Merlin's going to come out, buff up Deborah, make her better. Whatever she decides to do, I'm definitely thinking she could have some sort of like perfect cube a little bit, maybe a crit buffer, and buff up red characters while also buffing up the Sins. Very much like how King buffs up blue characters, but also 70 Sins allies as well. So yeah, I'm putting all of my money that it is obviously, Merlin. But who knows, they could go towards a Diane. We still haven't gone that Diane. Hawk, who knows, he can go towards Esterosa or Zeldris, because they've been linked as well. I do suspect Elizabeth, the Awakened one, her goddess form basically, will probably be the last character we get out of the batch that I just kind of showed a little bit, mainly because I think she's like the start of season 3. I mean, it depends how they want to do it. That could be Awakened Elizabeth from the end of season 1, where it's just her with like a, goddess eye basically. Or it's possible it actually is Goddess Elizabeth from season 3, or I guess even season 2, maybe at the end of that. I can't remember the ordering, but yeah, expect those characters. So I cannot what to say. Let me know who you all want to see. I see most of you all want to see Merlin because I've gotten all the comments about it, but I guess that's mainly because she's the one that's most likely. People haven't really started thinking about getting Zeldris or Esterosa yet. I haven't seen too much about them, so maybe you lot will like them as well. All my money is on Merlin because, you know, the amount of time she comes to the game, right? She is the final sin. Although we still have to get A7 Sin's Diane. It's just she's like the final character we have yet to see in game. So I do imagine it will be her. Also moving on. Again, we have a new Hellbrum Rater banner, which is, yeah, really bad. Hellbrum is one of the worst characters in the game. Evasion down is good, but him critting because of it is not great because you're not going to crit unless you have a high dupe character, and there's no real, like, crazy crit buffers for blues, I believe. So it's kind of like honestly, if he was anything but blue, if he was, like, light type or red, I'd actually like him a lot more. Even green, just to get more crit chance with, like, Liz, for example. But, like, blues, does anyone increase crit chance for blues? There might be a random unique hero that I'm forgetting. So that might be a thing. But once again, yeah, not great. Petrify is good. Kinda, you know, it's not like the best skill. It's good on a good character, I guess. But Diane is a character we got for free. She's more usable a little bit. The only time you ever use a character is literally in the raid boss for night bosses, and even then, he doesn't need to be duped out. Just leave him as he is. Don't be summoning. I guess what you could say is look at like the Rater banner and see who's coming along, the new character. Because we did see we got MONSPEET and Darieri, but then we also got Escanor and also Gelda. So is there anyone who relates towards Hellbrum? Probably not, other than them being a good person. I mean, Teddy was a villain a little bit. I don't know. I'm just trying to stretch a little bit, but maybe because he's blue? Can we get a blue buff for Esterosa? I'm stretching a little bit. Also, this is actually exciting. Expansion of the maximum dungeon stages. Now, they don't say what dungeon. I assume both, right? Because they're both called dungeons. Yeah, so we're going to get the lab sample and also the gold hero XP one, which, thank God, because the rewards you get for clearing it are not great. 1.51 mil, and you do it 6 times, so it's like 300 million a day. That is not great when you're spending like literally like billions a day, basically, right? Doing your, you know, your energy spend. However, the first time clear rewards are actually pretty good when you clear for the first time. So once you get towards like the end 200, gets a little bit tedious. So now I do imagine they're going to be expanding it all the way up towards 300. So that's going to be a bunch more gold hero XP you have to get towards. And obviously the gold hero XP dungeon is always the same. It's literally just going to be the goblins. Unless they decide to change it, but always going to be the goblins. And they do get a little bit more tankier, and Escanor should be able to clear through all of it. However, the lab sample dungeon is a bit different though, because every milestone, I'm not going to go back because it's way too far, but from like, what, 0 to 50, you verse the red demon. From 51 to 100, you verse the grey demon. And then from 101 all the way up towards 200, you do verse the silver demon. So does that mean we're going to get a new demon? Are we going to get the Belmoth from Grand Cross? We're going to get a new demon somehow? Maybe. They could definitely do that, but they didn't show it though, which is the only thing I'm a little worried about, because in the dev runs they like to show things, and they didn't show like, oh, hey, here's new demon. So it's actually very possible that he might just extend the lab summer dungeon by 50 or 100, which to be fair, I wouldn't mind, because I do think Darieri is actually really good in this stage, and I would like to actually use it in it because I didn't get to use it. But do you remember, if we do get a new demon, then it will change color. We've already had a red demon, we've already had a green demon, I think, and then I think we already had a light type demon, so I'm pretty sure the boss will be blue, I think. So that means you have to bring green characters, so good chance that Escanor is going to be one of the best characters for the new raid boss. I mean, even no matter what color he is, he's going to be one of the best characters anyway. But there's a good chance that it's going to be a blue boss. And yes, supposedly they're going to be doing some more other improvements, which we'll have to wait and see until that actual patch notes. So yeah, guys, let me know who you think the character is going to be. My bets are on Merlin, but I'm going to keep on saying that until she comes out. And then Osis, well, the new MONSPEET stuff is actually pretty cool. Very glad they're doing him earlier, which I didn't think they would do. So, hey, we're getting some free MONSPEET. Love to see it. So guys, thank you for watching, and yeah.